One of the 103. 103 out. Yeah, I think I have a white baseball cap on.
Building a routine has always been important to me. It feels like the ultimate self-care, like a warm hug, like a clean house. Hey, welcome back. I'm here again. Let's just go along with it. Let's not put any titles on it. Yeah. Let's not put any titles on it. Let's just go along with it. We're building the plane as we fly.
I didn't really have a routine, and when I don't have a routine, it's hard for me to start one unless I'm being very intentional about it.
Early on, I found out that I am a person that thrives in a routine, but I'm also slow to change. So this presents an issue because when a new variable is presented, my routine starts to glitch. Earlier this year, I went on a 21-day fast. Prior to that fast, I was walking consistently and strength training after. Now, to conserve my energy while fasting, I cut out all physical activity. But girl, 1 month after the fast, I was still having a hard time jumping back into my routine. I was in such a rut because when my routine is off, everything feels misaligned. And then I had an epiphany. Well, maybe the Lord actually put it on my heart. All the routines I had up until this point, while they were great, they were designed for a specific season. In order to master my routine, I had to create a routine that caters to my busiest days and my simplest days. In the midst of the chaos, there's the everydayness of my routine. I bought this little machine from Facebook Marketplace. I think it was like $20. It's actually pretty chill. And I only got this machine because I have to fix my son's uniforms sometimes. I would just take it to the dry cleaner for them to do it. And then they were like $10 per uniform. And I just thought that was crazy. Not saying I don't got it, but this is a nice little hobby to pick up. But I actually don't know I have to look it up every time because I do not remember how to do this. Ooh, this joint crooked. Wow, it's so crooked. Oh, it's bad. Oh, it's so bad. That just took me almost 2 hours, and it wasn't even that hard last time. Lord. All that to say, I understand why it's $10 a shirt. I don't know if I'll do that again. Because this is not even my first time doing it. I've done this before. But this time presented so many challenges that I didn't encounter the first time. So that tested my patience, and I don't know. I feel like I need to decompress because that was a lot. I finished, but Lord, that was 2 hours worth of sewing, troubleshooting, all the things. Now, let's talk about how I built my routine. Before building my routine, I wrote out the 4 pillars of wellness that are important to me. I feel like a solid routine is a routine that is built around your pillars. So the 4 pillars of wellness for me are spiritual wellness, mental wellness, physical wellness, and relational wellness. On top of this, I have a family, a wedding planning business, a full-time job, and a church plant. With all that I'm doing, I still feel like I live a pretty slow-paced life, thanks to routines and boundaries, but more on boundaries later. So let's jump into my routine. I make my bed every day. This used to be my goal in 2020, but then the pandemic hit and bed rotting was inevitable. So now, no matter the chaos in my life, I love the feel and the look of a perfectly made bed. I cannot describe what this does for my mental health.
Very simple, basic goal, as you saw in the beginning of the book, in the beginning of this video, was to make my bed every day. That was a goal that I was going strong on until March. Literally, I was making my bed every day, and even Sam would comment and he would say like, wow, you really stuck with this goal. And I was just like, it's just something that I want to do. I love coming into a bed that's already made. It just makes like the night go so much smoother for me. I feel more comfortable. Like, I just love having a made bed. So that was my main goal, one of my main goals, to really make my bed every day. And I was going strong up until March. So I'm really picking it up. Like, even though we're stuck in the house and I don't really always feel the need to make my bed, I'm trying to stick with actually making my bed on a consistent basis because it's important to me and it's something that I do enjoy and I like.
Girl. Next in my routine, I endeavor to have quiet time with the Lord every day, specifically in the mornings. As a Christian, we're called to have dedicated time to read the Bible and commune with God through prayer or worship. Each season looks different based on what I feel led to study or what I need to grow in. Right now, I'm really into theology, so studying specific texts is what I'm doing during my quiet time. And this aligns perfectly with my spiritual wellness.
This is my ESCP study Bible. I do my quiet time, the morning one, on my bed. The study Bible I use when I'm going like deep diving into specific books, and then I write in my journal. Well, this is not a journal. This is more like a notebook. I just do an overview of each chapter. I've been studying Luke. It has truly taken me so long to get through this, but that's also just on me. So, yeah. But now with Easter coming up, I definitely want to get through the entire book of Luke by Easter.
You alone deserve my worship. You alone deserve my...
Continuing on about my routine, every day I try to go for a 30-minute walk. I work from home, so I'm more sedentary than the average person. A 30-minute walk gives me the additional physical activity that I need for my day. During the colder weather, I walk on my treadmill, and during the warmer weather, I walk outside. Now, I love strength training, but like I mentioned earlier, my routine caters to my busiest days and my simplest days. A routine for me, like I'm describing in this video, is my everyday routine. Realistically, I'm not going to strength train every day. So do I habit stack and put additional items on my routine list based on the day? Sure, but strength training is not included in my daily routine, but it doesn't mean that I don't do it. It's important for me to choose healthy meals.
Good morning, guys. I have 10 minutes before I start work. I work from home, thankfully, but I'm hungry and I'm usually not hungry for breakfast. So let's make breakfast.
Now, notice I didn't say any specific diet or way of eating because healthy is relative to the person. and I know what it means for me. And at the end of the day, when I choose healthy meals, I feel proud of myself, which ties in to my physical wellness pillar. This next one might seem a little bit odd, but I take a moment to do nothing. On a good day, my nothing moment is with my coffee after drop off. But when that doesn't happen, I take at least 5 minutes to just stare out the window. Doing nothing, not being in a rush, is the best hard reset for my brain. I close out all the tabs and I start fresh. It truly feels like a reward.
I have to scarf this down, open my computer, because I need to start working.
So if I could rewind to January 4th, right before I started fasting, I would tell myself to keep walking. Yes, you have this new variable, but remember how much damage not having a routine could be.
First, I just want to thank you guys for watching. It is 8:38. I'm going to have my morning coffee, take a moment to do nothing because this morning stressed me out. So I need that reset, that hard reset. But I want to close out the video here, and I just want to say thank you. Thank you for being along this journey. I realize that at the heart of who I am, I love to create. I love to tell a story, and I'm still figuring out what that looks like. So I will be exploring different editing styles, different techniques, and just trying to stretch myself on this journey. And I think the next video, we're going to talk about boundaries. So if that interests you, please stay tuned. I am marrying the fact of having a degree in counseling psychology, but then also with, who I am, because I love talking. I love therapy. I love all the things. And that's kind of what I want this to feel like. While it is a visual diary on living well, I want it to also feel very therapeutic when you watch it. So that's the intentionality behind each and every video. I can't wait to be recording again and to be with you guys again. Thank you. Thank you so much for watching.